But I had to learn. That was a big learning moment for me. I wouldn't have been able to see that aspect of myself that needed to learn that I could love myself and love others.
Hello and welcome to this weekly breakdown. This is where I take one of the hottest stories of the week and break it all the way down. Have you ever been in a relationship and you knew it should have ended long before it did, but you stayed in it for whatever reason? Or you ever wonder why when it's a black couple in the spotlight, it turns into this conversation about black love? Well, I'm going to use my sociology and my media perspective to break down the never-ending relationship of Will and Jada. So go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, and turn on that notification button, or Buck White might bite you. You don't want that. Or do you want his dog to bite you? So here's what happened. A new video of Jada Pinkett Smith speaking about her relationship with Will again. And this is where it starts turning into something bigger than just them. Because as you listen to her explain, she sounds like a preacher preaching to the congregation who all know how she feels.
So I'm like, well, I'm going to have to speak my truth, but I'm also going to protect you. So if I got to look like the adulterous wife to make sure you're good, I'm going to do it. Yeah.
Now, you ever had someone do you wrong, then turn around and act like it was your fault or like it was no big deal, and then try to convince you and everybody else that they took personal responsibility, but they really didn't? This is what they call performative accountability, acting like they took responsibility just for show. Watch her in action.
In that moment, because I felt so bad that he was in this situation, I decided I'm going to love you, Will, and I'm going to leave myself at the side of the road. You got your answer. I'm the adulterous wife. Let's be done. And let's move on.
Yes, we should be done with all this. And we shouldn't even know what's going on in their relationship. But Jada keeps talking about it, and people are taking sides.
And one thing about it, I never trusted Will Smith. And I knew not to trust him when Janet Hubert went on to talk about how colorism and Will Smith was one of the reasons that she wasn't able to be Aunt Viv in other seasons.
And then there's people taking Will's side.
It really does something to her ego to embarrass that man. She enjoys it. She appreciates the opportunity to make him look like a fool. And she's not as big of a star as him. And I think there's a part of her that's just jealous. She just wants to bring him down to size. She just wants to make him feel as small as she feels standing next to him.
You know, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but Will and Jada remind me of these two characters from this TV show.
Gee, mate, what do you want to do tonight?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
The Pinky and the Brain, yes, Pinky and the Brain. One is a genius, the other's insane. They're laboratory mice, their genes have been spiced. They're Pinky and the Brain, 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 brain.
For those who've never watched this show, it's about two mice who came together. One called all the shots, the other just went along with it. Now, Brain was the short, bald-headed one. Small frame, big ego, calculating and controlling, always thinking 10 steps ahead, always making the decisions, always plotting every move like it was part of a master plan. Now, Pinky was the tall, goofy one, just happy to be there, blind loyalty. He follows, supports, and moves based on whatever the Brain decides, even when it doesn't make any sense. No questions, no pushback, just nodding along like, yeah, okay. Will, blink twice if you need help getting out of this situation, because we're all wondering what's really going on with you. Why are you staying in a relationship? Is it commitment bias? That's something a lot of people do. They stay because they've already invested time and energy, so they don't want to waste that. Or is it impression management? Stand partly to control how the relationship is perceived publicly? Okay, or is it because you already got a divorce once? Is it the kids? No, they're grown. They'll understand. Must be the money. Not wanting to lose half your fortune. As they say, it's cheaper to keep her. But you can't do that at the expense of your mental health.
I know that, Brain.
Matter of fact, this last interview shows she's not going to stop talking about you. She's not going to stop embarrassing you. She's telling you she's done with you, bro.
Oh, shit! Say it again! Say something else! Oh! Say something else!
Get out before it gets to the point where something really bad happens.
Say another motherfucking word and this shit is over!
I'm sorry, baby Pinky. Somebody put the wrong damn pinky in. I'm trying to focus on how Will is letting his wife treat him in front of everybody. This happens a lot because a lot of women are publicly embarrassing their partners nowadays, and it's becoming an identity for some.
We're gonna see how it feels to have it be out there. This
You're
season.
a winner.
Oh my God! When I'm talking, you're not talking.
Oh, sorry.
No, when I'm talking, you're not talking. This is why. Yes, we'll have to just cut him out of the show.
How are you?
And Jada did way more embarrassing things than that. Let's just take a little trip down memory lane. First, his daughter wrote a letter to his wife's ex-partner. She was only 11 years old, wasn't even born when Tupac was alive. Then in 2018, they started talking about their happiness publicly.
It is not his responsibility to make you happy. He can't. It's impossible. But it took me forever. Hard-headed, stubborn, because that romantic idea. And that's why I talk about checking the boxes.
I retire. I retire from trying to make you happy. I need you to go make yourself happy and just prove to me that it's even possible. This was her responsibility, and my happiness was my responsibility.
No, it's your responsibility to wake up and realize you're living in the shadows of a dead man. And you will never have peace until the day you can wake up and say,
I said, I don't give a fuck. I can't give a fuck.
But then came the red table moment.
This is your red table, and you brought yourself to the red table. I think you need to say clearly what happened.
As far as what?
You and I decided we were going to take our space, and what happened.
Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with August. That's what I said.
Let's pause for a moment and give Jada her props. When she labeled her affair an entanglement, that was one of the greatest performative accountability moves ever. The deflection deserves a round of applause. Because mankind has been cheating since the beginning of time, and ain't nobody ever thought of no shit like that. See, it's not about she cheated. She cheated with her son's friend in the house. Now, what do you think would have happened if Will would have cheated with Willow's friend?
And this shit is over.
See, this is all about a woman who want to leave a good man. I'm not saying Will is innocent, but he had a good guy reputation throughout his career. And many times it's very hard for a woman to lead a nice guy. Then came the final blow. In 2022, the Oscars, the slap heard around the world. Now listen to Jada explain what was going on in her head.
I'm like, what is going on right now?
My wife's name
out of your mouth, right? And I'm like, but now I'm really worried for Will.
And what's Will doing? He's just sitting there?
And Will's still talking. He's like, because now he's mad because Chris is talking to me.
Poor Will because of
the adulterous wife.
Yeah.
Who forced him to go to the table and sit there. You know what I mean? And now look at what she's done. She has the power with an eye roll to make him go up and slap somebody on stage.
Is she really that innocent? Or is this a real sign of a man who was holding stuff in and finally snapped after everything this woman did to him publicly? Or has Will nice guy image been an act all this time?
Pinky is actually the genius, and the brain is actually insane.
And that is the breakdown.
Broke it down to its very last calm down.